We're back.
We're back with more breaking news. More ClickFunnels breaking news right here. So, all right. So we are back again. And who did we have on last week? I forget now.
Oh, Keith. Keith was on last week.
Sorry, Keith. Sorry about that, Keith. Yeah, we had Keith on last week talking about AI and what were we? We were building something that you could then
embed into your membership site.
Yeah, Pickaxe is what we were using. We were building ChatGPTs basically with Pickaxe, which then you could embed into your site. So if you haven't seen that, go back in the ClickFunnels group. You should be able to find it in there. You can find it on my personal profile. You can find it other places.
On Madison's YouTube.
Yeah, just DM us and it'll be there. We can send you in the right direction. So this week here we have on Mark and Elissa, and what it is they have started another show on ClickFunnels Facebook group on Monday afternoons. And so we decided to have them on, talk to them a little bit about what they're going to be talking about on their show. It's going to be marketing related stuff. And right now we have Mark on the line. I'm not sure if we have Elissa on yet. Everybody's having all kinds of difficulties.
We almost have Elissa.
Almost on. So they did their Voyage show on Monday, and I think the technical gremlins got the best of them as well on Monday, which again, I mean, it happens to all of us. It's happened to us before.
And now we have Elissa.
Yay, everyone!
Well, we even have a phone. So, all right. So Mark said he's got to bounce out of here in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, or something. So why don't we start with Mark, yourself, and just kind of give us. Assume nobody knows who the heck you are because they probably don't. So.
Well, if you don't, you've been living under a rock, because this guy creates more ClickFunnels content than I think anybody, almost like second to Russell Brunson in like the amount of content he puts out every single day.
Elissa, you're up. It's your turn. No, I'm just kidding. So Mark, go ahead.
Thank you. Whenever I hear that from someone, that lets me know that what I'm doing is working. Because that is definitely the idea behind creating content, is to be seen and to get your message out there. And I think that's what Elissa and I have come together to form our Media Momentum Mondays. If you haven't heard that intro song, it's so catchy. It's so catchy. But our show runs Monday evenings at 6:15 p.m. I know that's 6:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. And
Pacific Time.
Yes. And Media Momentum Mondays is your weekly dose of clarity, strategy, and fire to help you finally get seen by your dream customers, to be seen. So we crack the code on hooks, stories, offers, stopping the scroll, and how to turn followers into raving fans. Each episode, we plan to dive deep into real world tactics, and our guiding book is Russell Brunson's Traffic Secrets. Learning to publish like a pro, build trust, and grow your list, and also how to trigger the algorithm. Myself, my name is Mark, and I always say that I'm the guy behind the mental marketer in the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101. My journey in the world of ClickFunnels started about the beginning of 2020 after I was let go from corporate America. I was, really looking for my next a way to make a living. I got let go, had bills to take care of, family to support, and I found Russell Brunson and the ClickFunnels community. I took the One Funnel Away challenge, and it's been an amazing journey since then. You mentioned that I've made a lot of ClickFunnels, a lot of ClickFunnels videos. I've built a private Facebook group with close to 2,000 members in there, funnel hackers, and we are in there learning, growing. Definitely follow Russell's strategies. I think all the hard work paid off because earlier this year, I was actually anointed with the title of ClickFunnels Ambassador. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, and also Russell Brunson ambassador as well. And I'm glad, I think it's just a testament uh, of consistency. I think I have, starting in 2020, I've seen people leave, and it's interesting how I have people coming to me now that have, kind of left, and they're coming back and they're saying, you know what? I wish I did not stop like you. I wish I did not stop. So I think I think just my example, I like to set an example as of what can be accomplished just by being consistent and staying committed. And I love bringing that message to this entire community. And I think that if I can do it, so can you.
So
That's
my
it.
question, Mark, I know you're doing the clipping contest. How are your views? Because I did like 3 videos and I didn't hit over 1,000 and I gave up on it. So
I'm glad you asked me about that.
Okay, before we go further, what is a clipping contest?
So there was like a prize on the website Whoop where you would get a monetary return for editing videos, short videos of clips from Russell. My part was I didn't think they gave us very good clips to actually work with. There wasn't a lot that, from like my perspective, because I've edited for over 20 years, like since I was a kid. Sadly longer than that now. I think about it, do the math. And the content wasn't the right content in order to really get those viral clips, in my opinion. So they pay you $5 for every 1,000 views. It's open to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You had to create brand new accounts, so nobody had like an unfair advantage by having thousands of followers. And it's a lot of how there's that guy that got like canceled, Andrew, the really bad guy, but his clips were still all over the internet, even though all of his social media accounts were canceled. It's because he was using kind of these undercover little people making and posting clips for him.
Okay, so basically what it is, you take a larger video, you cut it down, you spread it across the world, and somehow or another you tag these so that then once you put enough of them out there, whose ever video you're sending out, they send you money.
Yeah.
So it's essentially you're getting a sort of like affiliate commissions or I don't know, basically paid to be an influencer.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now that I interrupted, it's just to figure out what the hell you guys were talking about. Mark, how are you doing on this grand enterprise?
Good question. Good question. Just to kind of give my take on it, it's an opportunity for someone to take their long form content and kind of put it into these viral shorter clips. When you look at social media today, I think I've heard Gary Vee call it the TikTokification of social media, which is attention spans, where if you recall, Russell's perfect webinar started off at 45 minutes to an hour. Then we had Jamie Cross that shortened it down to a 5-minute. Now, Eric Thane has come out with a 60-second authority framework that still follows the same perfect webinar framework. So it's being able to create these little viral clips. And what I think when it comes to Eric Thane and these short form video, we actually Elissa and I actually attended a content creators boot camp for his Create Don't Capture book that he recently released. So we did learn some strategies to doing these short form video clips, and it's something I've been doing. I've been clipping videos probably for at least the last 5 months. It's where I get a lot of content from, especially when I'm publishing constantly. I'll take the weekly show that we do, and I will put those into viral clips. Now with the program that ClickFunnels just released, it is a clipping campaign that they have decided to run, and it's a $5 per thousand view that you can earn. Now, when you look at that $5 per thousand views, when you look at other social media channels that monetize views, it's more than you can earn for 1,000 views on YouTube, Facebook. So I think that if there was any draw, that might have been the draw. I definitely put my hat in there, and it's been 7 days, 10 videos down, and about, I'd say I'm close to 11,000 views. Yeah, but okay. So my platform, what I've noticed because they allow you to, and this was like this was like a dream for me because I love Russell Brunson's content, and I'll tell you what I did, Madison. One of the videos is the perfect webinar that he did at the 10X conference. I have taken that video, and you know that what he did, what his secrets are.
Yep.
What secret one is overcoming an objection. Secret two is overcoming an objection. So I looked in there and I was like, boom, that's a good Russell Brunson story. That's a clip. That's another Russell Brunson story. That's a clip. Another Russell Brunson. I've only edited one video, and it's been that perfect webinar, and I've clipped 9 videos out of it so far, and I'm only halfway done with it.
How long?
I'm only halfway done with it.
How long are these clips?
Well, the clips are ranging anywhere from 30 seconds to 50 seconds, about 30 seconds to 50 seconds. So you take a larger concept that he's actually trying to teach, and you condense it. I'll say, for example, one of the clips that I did from his perfect webinar speech was where he talked about the 4-minute mile. And his story went on for about 2 minutes, but I took out the major points, and I said, and I thought that was a really good clip because I had it saying, I changed it so that there was a hook, and the hook was May 6th, 1965. Something amazing happened. Human beings thought that it was completely impossible to break the 4-minute mile. It was, but on May 6th, Roger Bannister did it. And then it went on to talk about how he had his own 4-minute mile, which was August the 24th. And his 4-minute mile was John Reese said, I want to go make $1 million online. Boom. And then the last part of that is when he broke his 4-minute miles, when he made $1 million in August of 2007. So I took that longer, full length thing that he was trying to make a point about, and I just condensed it down into about 35 seconds, added some transitions, some music, the captions, and then I think that video's gotten me close to 1,500 views so far. I will say,
I'll share one because I'll kind of show you how I've done it a little bit differently. And I uploaded this one, so I'm not skewing the stats. But this is kind of, and I'll kind of explain my take on it too. So while I got your time and before you leave, let me just.
One of these 2 Comic Club awards before, and at first thought, oh, that'd be so cool. I want to win one of those. But then after that, you're like, man, that seems so far away. If that's you, I have something really cool I want to tell you about today. Over 3,000 people have had a chance to win one of these awards.
What's the product that we? Oh, here, yeah, just this one. So this one did like $3.2 million. We sold them for $12.95. I bought these for 60 cents.
Most people in their marketing career will never accomplish what you guys have done in the first 6 days, and now we're moving to day number 7. So I'm proud of you. So today, we're going back into funnel building, the greatest part of what we do, which is actually being in ClickFunnels, building funnels.
Let's do some big things together. Let's win together. Let's have some fun together. But I need you guys to start selling.
Hopefully, if you follow the process, you have a chance to win one of these awards. But step number one, let's just focus on this. How do you make your very first $1,000? Click the link down below and I'll see you inside of one.
So I didn't take it in terms of like, I'll kind of dumb this down. Episodes in a show like you did. I tried to tell a concise story using Adley's billion view formula with that hook and then the payoff and really trying to build suspense in the middle of it.
That was good. And
was really good.
Funny
it
thing.
took a while to do, so an hour a day for 260 views was
Okay, so let's pick back up.
That is, you're right about that.
Question. I see all the cuts, I see all the animations. How long does it take to do one of these clipping videos, and what softwares are you guys using to do it?
So I did mine all in Premiere Pro. So basically I transcribed the video, I fed it to ChatGPT, I told it the clips that I wanted in terms of the sound bites. And then I went into Premiere Pro, I cut out those clips, found the additional footage, which is the hard part of it, right? Because they don't give us very good footage. And then export it, put it into Submagic to create the captions for it and export it from there. So I was at an hour to 2 hours a day just to create that, under 60 seconds.
Absolutely. Editing clips can take time. Yeah. And even you'll hear some people out there and you'll hear software saying you can fire your editor. But I have not seen an AI tool that can do it as that, without at least some form of editing. It will get you to a good point where maybe there's only a few edits to make, but if you want to make it postable that'll get some views, you're gonna have to do some editing. I have to admit something about my views. Okay, so I love the fact that they let us open up these ClickFunnels branded channels because I can monetize that. And I can monetize that with just Russell Brunson content. So if nothing else, even after this campaign is done, if they allow us to keep that, I would still love to have a Russell Brunson themed. Well, for me, it's YouTube. That's been my channel with my most views. That's the channel that I have the biggest strengths. I also started a TikTok and an Instagram. Those are two channels that I honestly admit I have not spent a lot of time on them, but I'm also using this as an opportunity to earn while I'm learning.
Yep.
Earn while I'm learning. And so I have found a few tips and things to actually tickle and trigger the algorithm, and starting from a brand new social media page. So that's another thing, because, with this new media momentum, it's like, everyone will get a chance to follow along. I know that Elissa also has a page too. So I'm out here experimenting, real world results, sharing those results for others out there to follow, and things that I'm finding along the way.
Any tips? I start the campaign on Sunday.
Oh, you haven't started yet?
No, I've been watching the videos. My patients come first.
Yes.
So Mark, back to this here. So one of the videos, you got 1,500 views on it. So let's just say you're getting paid $7.50 from Russell. But here's the money.
1,500 or 15,000?
No, 1,500.
Oh.
Yeah. So
yeah, across all of them though. Across all of them, it's in the tens of thousands.
Yeah. So I thought. Yeah.
I mean, okay, so
you're making $55 from Russell. Yeah.
Okay, so you get paid across all views, not views per funnel. So it doesn't have to be 1,000 views per funnel. It can be 1,000 views across all your funnels and get you $5. Okay, but you still $55 for 3, 4, 5 days worth of work. Whole lot of struggle there. But the thing is, as you said, that people have to pick up on here. So this is just a front end. So you are monetizing this on the back end somehow. Are you dropping links in there? How are you then driving people to either an email list to opt in, or are you sending them to products to purchase so you can build a buyer's list? What are you going to do to monetize this?
That's an awesome question, Dan. And at this point of the campaign, the rules are that we have an official ClickFunnels link in our profile. And that ClickFunnels link is promoting the One Funnel Away Challenge. At this time, that's what they're appointed, but they may open it up. I think there's some people that have commented in there saying, "Can I put my own link in here?" And I've been seeing kind of mixed answers up and down. If you've been in there, Madison?
Yeah, and it actually, if you click the link, it drives you just to the ClickFunnels trial. So it doesn't drive you to a dedicated One Funnel Away. And this is why I'm like, man, this could have been so good. Like, it just wasn't quite thought out. And I don't know if this is a ClickFunnels issue or this is a Whoop issue, right? Or this is some intermediate that's doing this, that's kind of, which is my guess, is there's somebody in the middle of it that's managing this, that's not either ClickFunnels or Whoop. And that's why we're in this thing where it's not the best clips. It's ideally not the clips to promote One Funnel Away. And it's not the right landing page.
So you can't really monetize this, but in general, if somebody's doing this clipping kind of stuff, they could. So I think Tony and Dean and a bunch of other guys have this available for people, so you can go in there, you can clip their stuff, and then put that out there, and then hopefully be able to drive some sort of traffic to something that you have going forward. I mean, that makes it worth your time, because otherwise, okay, great, I just worked for 3 days and I have $55. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's what I normally do, but I know you guys make a lot more than that. So you
well, I see it like I said. I think that sometimes you might have to give to receive, and up on the upfront. And I believe that this has been a campaign that has been just trying it out, and they've been talking about, if this campaign goes well, that there'll be other opportunities later. I think I know I've already seen another clipping campaign that has been announced. I don't know if anybody else heard about it, but it's for the funnel wedding.
Oh yes, that's Dan's favorite event.
Are you going? Is anyone going?
Hell no.
You said hell no.
Said with love. Dan has the same feelings about that as he does flex containers. So it is what it is.
I like flex containers. I like them.
But the campaign, the ClickFunnels campaign, is 80% of the way to the budgetary maximum they put on it, which I think is $7,800, which was not a lot. Like, you get a video to go viral, and that's the thing, right? Like, so when the campaign's over with, as the rules of the game are currently, if your video spikes and it goes to 100,000, you're not getting that money.
Yeah. Like, I think hopefully, like, I'm hoping that I can keep this channel with the ClickFunnels branding. And if I can keep the channel with the ClickFunnels branding, I think that's where I would like to put my own links in there.
Yeah.
And
we might have to pull some super ambassador strings and push that one up the chain to Danny Walsh and see if we can get some permission to run with that. Because I mean, definitely that would be more enticing to me, that it's not like there's a deadline and there's all these people that you're competing against, and what happens when the money gets run out.
And and you've spent all this time working and making these clips for $5 to $20, but
and not being able to put our own clips in it, right? Like, you can't put that first clip of, like, you know, make your first $1,000 in OFA, and I can't be on and be like, yeah, I sold this sticker and I made it in a week. Like, that would be more powerful in terms of marketing, to be able to add our own stories cut in there with these, like, ClickFunnels approved clips.
Yeah. Yeah.
And did you also say that the link you have to put in there is actually not even your own affiliate link?
Correct. It is a affiliate link, which I would imagine they're using to track conversions from this campaign.
Yes. Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's
picking up affiliates for it.
Correct.
I'm so glad to hear about this when it was launched.
I would like to switch that link out with my link.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the only way I would have put in a whole bunch of time on that is I get my own affiliate link. Okay, let's go. Yeah. I'll do that. But okay, we got that.
But I mean, I was like editing this and I'm like, man, I need that clip of everybody walking across the stage getting their 2 Common Club award. Like we've seen it how many times in ClickFunnels marketing have we seen that exact clip of everybody with their, their plaques holding them up. I'm like, that's what my video needs right now, but it's not in the approved assets. So I can't use it.
Yeah, they have some crazy approved assets. Like I said, I have not looked through them all, but it's interesting because I made a clip just like yours too. So I've made, what did I say? I made one of the clips that I made 9 from the perfect webinar, that presentation. I love it because he's just standing there. He's saying so many. He has so many sound bites, and it's all. Russell Brunson is the storyteller, and those are the stories that I'm finding in that clip. Basically, I'll put my earphones on and then I'll listen to it, and I'll say, "Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a good one from the beginning to end." But I've been, like I said, I've been doing that with my show recently, the one that Brandon and I do weekly, and sometimes I've been clipping those up, and you asked what tools that I use, but if you're going live on Facebook and you're streaming into a Facebook group, you'll notice that after that live stream is finished, Facebook also gives you the opportunity to clip it into shorter videos if you've ever done that. And I've done that. I've actually clipped it directly inside of the Facebook app. And then I do have that streaming software that automatically creates about 5 nice viral clips anytime you stream live online. And so it's a combination. I have a lot of short form video clips, either AI generated or some that I've actually pointed out. And from there, I'll choose the ones, do a little bit of editing, and then that's how it'll seem like I'm so omnipresent on social media. Probably, yeah, I have a lot of I have a lot of clips, but then I also produce a lot of content. I produce a lot of content, and because I produce a lot of content, it gives me a lot of either full length content, or the clips I take from Facebook, or the vertical videos that I take using my I use Restream, and then I'll put that into CapCut to finish the editing off. And Elissa's given me some tips too. So I'm listening, Elissa. I'm listening to you. I might not seem like I'm listening. It might not. No, say again.
Now, Mark, before we started this, you said you had to go in 20 minutes, and that was like 15 minutes ago. So I'm just giving you a heads up on the time because you haven't let Elissa say a single word yet.
I know.
I'm late.
Like this on your show, he just goes on and he's just talking for 45 minutes, and you get to wave at people.
No,
you get cue cards you hold up,
Well,
I know that's a great idea. I will get a sign. My turn. No, but we're pretty balanced. We make a good team. I've just been quiet because he said he has to go in 15, 20 minutes. And here you are talking the whole show.
I know. I'm late. I could stay, but I have to turn off the camera. I can hear.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. Have a good rest of the day. See you Monday, partner.
Thanks, Dan and Madison. I'm going to stay here. Put me in the background so I can hear. Thanks, everyone. Remember to watch us Mondays, 6:15 p.m. Thanks.
4:15
That's-
p.m. Pacific time.
I will give you guys a suggestion. Whenever you're giving out the time, do Eastern time, and make sure you're clear. So 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. Just do that. People.
Yeah, I usually will do all Eastern time, Pacific time, Central time, and GMT for England. So I usually give every post.
Yeah, I mean the people overseas usually go off of Eastern time, US, and then calculate from there. That's what I've been told.
Interesting. I've been working internationally for like 20 years, and I just give everybody their own time zone. It's interesting.
So what is the time zone in Zimbabwe right now? So just curious, because you said you just get
well, that's the first. If I speak to somebody, that's the first thing I ask them. What's your time zone?
Oh,
and then I say, Alexa, what time is it in Zimbabwe?
All right. So I guess first off, who the heck are you? Why are you here? What do you do? I know you got
no idea.
You got an interesting real job. And then you do this just for fun. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your real job?
Everything I do is for real and fun. I wear a lot of different hats. My main career is speech language pathologist and autism expert. So I do something very unique and progressive. I teach nonverbal children how to talk and thrive independently, which most of those parents are told repeatedly over and over that their child will never talk. And so I've been searching out the most progressive techniques for 30 years, not only to help my clients, but I was late diagnosed going for my third master's degree. And so I've sought out programs to help myself, and I've combined them in one called SpeechWorks by Elissa. And that's how I got involved in ClickFunnels, because I've been searching for a way for over a decade to get my approach out to more people around the world. I was going to retire right before COVID, and the parents I help said,
"How is that possible? You're 33, right?"
Yes, I am.
Well, I was going to go 29.
Started when I was 3. Thank you for the compliment, Madison.
So it's interesting what you just said there. You're using ClickFunnels to sell an autism teaching service, something. I mean, people think, oh, we can only sell books with it. You got to do webinars with it. You got to, you're using it. I mean, I wouldn't even call this brick and mortar. I don't even know what the heck you would call it, but you're basically using it to sell essentially what I would call medical services, psychological.
No, they are not medical services. They cannot be medical services. It is just coaching. I'm just giving my expertise. I can only see a handful of clients and patients in my private practice. In my private practice, I can individualize everything to the specific. I'm on call for the families 24/7. With my coaching, I can't get as individualized, but you're going to get more progress than when you go and see your speech therapist, traditional speech therapist. It's just giving the parents tools also to help them navigate. Some of these parents children have been diagnosed, and it can take them through 5 or 6 years to figure out the system and how to manipulate it and how to get the best school services, how to get the best private services. There are wait lists for years and years and years for clients diagnosed with autism. So I hope to help. I will help. Let me manifest it. I will help families all around the world. The goal is for my approach to be a household name, and then I will retire and sleep. But yeah, I just was casted for Legacy Makers. I don't know if you've heard of it. Russell's casted too as an expert cast member. And so that will be released. Rudy Moore, have you heard of him? He's the guy in all red hair.
Oh, yeah.
So he's a producer on it. He has a show on Prime called 60 Day Hustle. It's cool. It's a different show than the one I'm on. My show is to make me a legacy and my product a household name. And it's been an incredible experience. Shannon and I go in a couple of weeks to finish filming our episode, and it should be coming out soon. So I'm really excited about that. So many people in ClickFunnels.
Your episode of what show are you going to be on?
It's called Legacy Makers.
Legacy Makers. And this is on what network?
Right now, it's on Inside Success TV app, and we will find out shortly where it will be released.
You know, Dan, it's just like us when we were trying to get picked up for a second season. We had to shop it to all the networks.
Well,
They're doing the same thing.
And we got denied by all of them, and so now we're on, Facebook.
We're up for, I think, 19 awards right now, so everything looks very, very promising, especially since they have other shows on Prime and other platforms.
Well, I just want people to be able to tune in if we can somehow or another get them to be able to tune in, and so that's why I was asking where it's at.
Awesome! I'll let you guys know as soon as it's released.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Put that all over because and make sure somehow or another we're gonna have to make sure that Russell knows about it so he can talk about it too. Because he's got a microphone than the rest of us do.
Let Russell know that he filmed an episode of Legacy Makers. That would be great.
Dan has him on speed dial, so he'll just call right after the show's over.
Yeah. I was gonna go boating with him this week with his family, but just couldn't make it. Too busy.
So I'm really bad at sarcasm. In addition to a speech language pathologist, I've actually been a band and DJ manager for longer than I've been a speech language pathologist. And so basically, the ClickFunnels Connect event, I would love for you to call him up and ask him if he would be a speaker and MC of ClickFunnels Vegas.
So you want me to call Russell and okay.
Just a rule of thumb, like I think 80% of the things Dan and I say are sarcasm. So if you're you can
that's what I was going to tell you. You guys have to touch your nose. All my bands and music artists are so sarcastic. So the rule of thumb is if you're being sarcastic, you got to touch your nose. So I know.
Well, that kind of takes away from the whole being sarcastic thing. The other day, I got to spend a night at the hospital last week, and we're coming down the elevator, the main elevator at Mayo here, and some people let us in, and we're coming down with them. And the gal's like, "Are you getting let out?" I go, "Yeah, they're kicking me out of here because I ran out of money." And she was just like, "What?" I was like, "I'm just kidding."
Let's be real. They're going to bill you and you can pay in installments over time,
Right?
The payments, come
on. You guys are funny. You guys make a great pair. How'd you guys meet?
On a show like this with Danny Walsh and the Geek Out group, and Dan had me on and he said, "There's this crazy guy from England that sold like all this e-commerce stuff." This is like in a DM. It's like, "I know nothing about e-commerce, so will you come on and ask all the questions?" And then he asked all the questions, and Danny talked for the rest of the time, and I got to say one thing.
And that's when you created your My Turn sign, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. That's cool. Thank you for having me on today. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, of course.
So do you want me to talk more about Connect Vegas?
Yeah, talk about your event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So hang on. So you're up in Vegas, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what are the dates?
The date is Wednesday, September 24th for the main event. And we'll have some informal get-togethers the night before, Tuesday the 23rd, and a few the day after for brunch on the 25th. So the 23rd to the 25th, and the main event will be on the 24th.
And
have some great speakers line up.
Is this going to be like 8, 10, 12 hours long on the 24th? I mean, you're saying the main event. I mean,
no, the main event will be from 12 to 5 p.m. Speakers. It's going to be like a mini funnel hacking live. We got a really nice stage, a really nice venue, a really nice hotel. I can't release it just yet. Maybe after 5 p.m. today. And then after the event, we'll have a buffet dinner and a networking where everybody can talk to each other. At Connects, I've been to a lot of Connects, and it seems like everybody just straddles around talking to each other. So I wanted to create an environment after the main event so that people can formally do that rather than just standing in hallways. And then after that, there'll be a comedy show. That's optional. And then after that is the after party networking, where you will see both me and Danny Walsh DJ. Did you know Danny Walsh?
We did know Danny could DJ back in the almost like kind of, I don't know if you'd call it like, it's not gangster rap, but it was like some.
It's called drum and bass.
It was some rough stuff.
Well, there's all different subgenres. I prefer the gentle liquid drum and bass, but I didn't know that he's into the hardcore drum and bass.
I mean, he was back then. So, you know, maybe grown up a little bit. It was a couple years ago. So I think it's still on YouTube.
I'll have to go check that out.
Okay, now, so for your event, do you have any speakers? You said you got a bunch of speakers during today. Do you have any that you can name for us yet?
The only one I will release special on your show is DJ Danny Walsh.
Yay!
I'm waiting for more confirmations, but it's a really nice lineup. A lot of great speakers from the ClickFunnels main team, the ClickFunnels ambassadors team. So really a good variety of information for people that want to either start with online marketing or are advanced and want to learn the new features at ClickFunnels. So there'll be a wide variety of topics. And also we'll have, we just started a contest. It's called Drop Your Mic. The mic is yours, sorry. Everything's new. The mic is yours, where we're going to pick 3. It's a contest, and the top 3 winners, whether they have speaking experience or not, will get a chance to talk on stage. And so that was released. There's a Connect Vegas community on Facebook. So everybody that's a member of that has been getting the behind the scenes information there. And so we'll shortly be releasing all the information through ClickFunnels, through the Connect app, and our funnel should go out by next week to give people at least 2 months to prepare for this extravaganza.
So why did you choose those dates? Because we've seen a lot of Connect events be tied into some other type of event. So is there something else going on in Vegas other than just the normal Vegas stuff? Is there, or did you just like, that's my favorite day?
No, I was looking at dates in September on a Wednesday. It's very, very difficult to lock down a venue for such an event on the weekends. So I wanted to do it on Wednesday. I did a little survey, and most people said they'd rather it be during the week rather than on the weekends. And so Wednesday is the best day for me, and it seems like a lot of other people. And so September 24th was the first day I was available. So the choices were September 24th to October, and most of the speakers were available the 24th. So that is why we locked it down, so we can get you the best speakers with the greatest information.
Okay, I just dropped a link into the video here for the, says ClickFunnels Connect Vegas.
Yep, that's the place.
So if anybody wants to show up for that event in September, just go there and I guess ask to join, huh? Because it's a group, right?
Yeah, and all proceeds are going to go to, it's called Straight Up Abilities. There's a couple of chapters. The main office is in Los Angeles, and they are a nonprofit with the mission to support inclusive arts, whether that's music, dance, and they have like free online classes for special needs or disabled children and adults, but they just don't have like groups. They will they will bring their careers up really high. So they've just gotten back from performing at the Royal Ballet. There's a rapper that just signed a big record deal that they have with Down syndrome. MC Downs is his name. So yeah, it's a really great cause, and all proceeds will be going to this organization. I'm waiting to see if they'll come and perform for everyone too.
So that's a little teaser. You might have to come back to like announce it formally, or like Dan and I can be like the Academy Awards and we can have an envelope and we'll be like, and MC Downs will not be at the Connect event.
But Danny Walsh will be, so that's all that matters. And maybe you get Tyler Wicks down there, and those two can. What do you call that when you got like the record and you're like doing that back and forth on it? What do they call that? I'm asking a question. What do they call it?
Scratching.
That's it. That's how they call it. Scratching. They don't have a cool name for it. It's just scratching.
Scratching, yeah.
Oh, geez, I thought it'd be something cooler than that. All right, I think we've run out of stuff to yammer on about here. Do we want to quickly do a?
I can tell you about the Marketing University for Neurodivergent Adults.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh, sure. So a whole bunch of ClickFunnels ambassador and myself are on the team Neurodivergent Marketing University. And basically, when I started with ClickFunnels, I have different learning styles. I need, like in college, I needed one-on-one tutoring. I needed extra time on tests. I needed no background noise, listening to music. I mean, I had the works of accommodations to get by in school. And when I started the One Funnel Away challenge, I thought, ooh, 30 days and I'm going to get my treatment approach out to every family in the world. But day 24, I learned how to put my logo in. And day 28, I learned there was a help desk. So it was really challenging for me. I think the most challenging thing was having different coaches, different days, and then different people would tell me different things, and making decisions about things I'm familiar with is hard. Nevertheless, something that I'm not familiar with. And so they were really, really helpful to get me all the accommodations, and they accommodated me with one-on-one coaching from Danny Walsh. And I've learned everything from him. Shanna is my partner in crime, Shanna Lee. And so she does.
She's in the chat. She's going crazy in the chat. I think she's laughing hysterically at the scratching. So.
Oh, did she give you an answer? She's a DJ too.
Yeah.
Oh, Carlos. Carlos even knew it was called scratching. Gee, that's sad. That is so sad.
So because of my experience, I want to be able to give that to other people who have unique learning styles like myself. Once we get it, but it's getting us to the point where we understand it. And so basically, if we look at the research, autism adults there's a high level of unemployment. They can't get jobs. Most of them have difficulty leaving their house. So online marketing is great. You don't have to leave your house or computer. And most adults thrive with self-employment. I know that was the best decision to go from working from a 9-to-5 to self-employed, which I did like 25 years ago. And being my own boss, I can accommodate myself however I want. So I want to give that opportunity to other people around the world. We're going to start this university in 2026. We're working on behind the scenes stuff to get it official. And we'll be offering courses and one-on-one tutoring from experts in really every topic of online marketing. And then after they finish a certain curriculum, then they'll be able to be placed in an internship and then graduate. We're going to do like some kind of degree award ceremony that looks like the 2 Comma Club Award.
Okay, so if somebody wants to get involved with this program, is there an opportunity for them to do that?
Yeah, they can reach out, and if they'd like to be part of the founding team, that would be awesome. If they have
And
some
reach
kind of
out.
skill that they could help.
And by reach out, you mean?
They can reach out to me on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram at It's Elissa Renee, or they can reach out to me on Facebook, Elissa Renee, or they can email me at elissa.speechworks by Elissa, ELISSA.com. But it's probably easier to find me on social media platforms.
And you should be tagged in the video above.
Oh, awesome.
Hopefully. If not, they can grab your name from the description above.
Sweet.
Or to the side, however they're watching it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my story. And now I just started Media Momentum Mondays with Mark. So I'm excited. Like I said, I've been working with bands and DJs for longer than I've been a speech language pathologist doing social media marketing since the MySpace days when I was 1. And so, yeah, it's a pleasure to bring that to the community, both my knowledge and Mark's knowledge, in getting their information out and building their, platforms organically, how to create hooks and stories, how to do anything when it comes to marketing and content creation. And that's Mondays, 4:15 p.m. Pacific time, 6:15 Central time, and 7:15 Eastern time.
Wait, did you say Mountain Time? What about people in Mountain?
No, they can figure it out.
They could screw them.
But it's 12:15 a.m. GMT.
Okay. All right. I think on that note, I think we're done here. Anybody got anything else? Besides to say thank you to Elissa and Mark for being here today.
No, thank you guys for helping share awareness to all my causes. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So Renee's name in there. So I said, if interested in helping with any of Renee's projects, just click on her name right there, and you can send her a message. And friend her, and follow her, and all those fun things too.
Sweet, awesome, you guys. You guys have a great week.
Okay.
And next week we have. Are we going to announce it, Dan? Or are we going to keep it a surprise?
Well, no, we should announce it here. Tyler Wicks will probably be here unless he decides to not show. But they got a whole bunch of new affiliate stuff going on with ClickFunnels, so we're going to bring in Tyler to talk about all the new stuff that they're bringing out. They got all kinds of new training, new platform, new all kinds of stuff, and maybe depending on what happens between now and then, we may even be able to talk about something even bigger than that, but probably not for a couple weeks. So that was a tease.
Ooh, that's a Danny Walsh level tease.
Yeah, a big tease.
That was.
There's a couple of big things coming to us later this fall. So we'll I doubt if we can talk about it this week, but that was a good tease for you to get you all warmed up there. So.
I'm trying to think what it is. What's the topic?
Right.
Does it start with
all right.
We'll tell you after we kill the live.
Before she
all
says
right,
something.
Can you guys do me a favor though? Next week, can you ask Tyler if he is confirmed as speaker for Connect Vegas? I think we will have an answer by next week.
Okay.
Well, you should just send him a message and ask him.
No, I already sent him a message. I'm just. Never mind.
We'll ask him if he wants to announce anything.
It's called promo.
He watches every week. I have no doubt about it. So. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here.
All right, we will see you guys all next week.
Take care, you guys. Have a great week, everyone.